Hello and welcome to the Ribbit Tuesday. This is my review for Netflix's original, really tense, amazing TV, Ozark Season 3. Ozark Season 3 picks up 6 months after the events of the second season finale. The casino is up and running, but Marty and Wendy are fighting for control over the family's destiny. Suspects include Marty as well as Cade's daughter Ruth and nephew Wyatt. So the first 2 seasons for me, I had mixed feelings. I was one of those people that waited to watch Ozark originally, and then when I did, that first episode hooked me and I was totally into it. The first season was one of the most tense seasons of TV I've ever seen, and then season 2 I thought was good. They really built on the characters and the development of the story, and now season 3 is all about the casino, but it's mostly about this poor family and how they're trying to continue to struggle to get out of the cartel's grip and maybe finally see some light at the end of the tunnel. But this season 3 doesn't let up, and it's a long slog, not slog in a bad way, but each episode is an hour long, and every episode something else hits the fan, something goes wrong. Just when Marty is dealt with one issue, his wife will go and do something else that she thinks is for the betterment of the family, but ultimately it will lead them down another rabbit hole. And the same happens with his business and his family life. It's always spiraling out of control. I do love some of the acting. This is some of the most tense family moments. You get to see the daughter and the son are trying to live life as usual, but in the knowledge now of who their parents are and what their parents do. So they were building up to that knowledge, but now that they know, it's a very different dynamic. I would say the filming and the cinematography are top-notch again. So Jason Bateman's obviously playing the protagonist, the father, Mr. Byrde again, or Marty, and he also directs a couple of the episodes, and I think he's really great between producing and writing. The direction that he helms when he does the episodes, I think it's fantastic. You get what he's trying to put across on screen. The best thing, however, by far, of this series is the way it keeps you glued. It keeps you wanting to watch more. You're always trying to think ahead of how you can help this family, of what you would do in their situation. And the thing is, Marty is a genius, and you're always hoping that people will listen to him because you know he's calculated many moves ahead. But no one seems to does, and it's quite frustrating that way. You're kind of rooting for him. He's like, why won't you listen to him? No one does. His wife even, you're kind of going, you guys want to be together, you want to have a life, but you keep digging yourself into deeper, darker holes. There are moments in this series where I was literally closing my eyes going, don't do that, don't make that decision. And they do, and then you're like, oh, flipping heck, still don't dig yourself deeper, and they still do. And you're wondering, what the hell are they going to do to get out of their predicament? And that just happens with every episode, which is why it's so tense. Between the score and the cinematography, it really keeps you gripped and just kind of watching. Normally, I get really tired of watching these series, especially the longer ones. It's 10 episodes and they're hour long, sometimes an hour over. But this one, the time really does seem to fly by because you're continuing to be on the side of the characters, the group that Marty has formed around him amongst the casino and what they're trying to establish further. You're rooting for them. And then the bad guys in this have a sense of gravitas, I would say, especially the cartel. The main bad guy, I would say, is just phenomenal. When he speaks or doesn't speak, there's an air about him that you wonder what the hell he's going to do, and that's because they've established in the previous 2 seasons of what he does do. So because the characters are so well defined now, every time someone says something or something happens to them, you feel it and you understand that there's something. When the shit's gonna hit the fan, it hits it hard, man. This is a tough season to watch because it's darker. I would say it's probably darker than the first 2. Not that there's much more torture compared to it. It's just non-stop. It doesn't let up. And I think this, again, is some of the tightest writing I've seen as well. It's just all around probably some of the best TV you're likely to see. But you will definitely need something to lighten your mood afterwards. It's dark, it's depressing. The family seems to just dig down deeper and deeper. The FBI are amongst the I would say the bad guys again in this, and they're trying to wheedle their way into winning a case for themselves, and it's just multiple stories that all roads lead to Marty's destruction. And I really like seeing the psyches of these characters just unravel. I mean, I don't like it, but I like how the actors play it. It does pull on their psyches. They seem to be coming apart at the seams, because how long can you How long can you handle your life at that level of tension? Always wondering what's going to happen. Am I going to end in jail tomorrow? And am I going to be dead? Is the cartel going to kill my family? It's that level of tension the whole time, and it's just gripping. Very good. If you like the first 2 seasons, you're going to love this season. Let me know if you want more or if you think this should be it. Yeah, fantastic writing. Definitely one to check out, but then maybe have The Simpsons lined up for afterwards. Thanks so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoy my reviews. Let me know in the comments below. Hit that bell, subscribe if you haven't yet. It does help my channel loads. And until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.